What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're just going to go do some more maintenance on the car. We're going to head out there. At the moment, yeah, already on the way out there. Got some parts and everything that we're getting ready for the next evolution of things that we're doing. We do have a lot of stuff that's in the mix at the moment, a lot of stuff coming to fruition. I always hate those people that are always like, stay tuned, big news coming, massive things coming ahead, this, that, the other. I always hate people that do that, but I mean, like, we really have some awesome things in the mix. If you're wondering where we have been for so long and and why we're not uploading, although I guess at this point we have started uploading a little bit, we just wanted to make sure shit was getting good again. So we've brought back the picnic table. We've really tried to step our game up with that. We really want to get into long form podcast, doing a lot better with that. So today we actually filmed with Scott Durnell from Talk Media. It was an absolutely epic podcast. I literally had to stop the boys talking and being like, okay, we've gone long enough kind of thing, because it was just that good. We're on such a roll. So I'm really excited to bring that one out to you. I've also got a massive thing that's coming out soon that I've literally wanted to do since I was a freaking kid. Now I can't release anything just yet on it, but it's coming soon, and it's going to be so freaking excited. I know you guys are going to be just as pumped as I am when you guys can figure it out finally. And also, we have some new merch on the way. Well, we pretty much got it. I just want to find a better way, like the best way to release it, so it's not kind of just like, here you go, take it as you please. I actually want to release it, and I got a really cool competition coming up for it as well, so it's going to be wicked. But for now, I'm going to stop talking and we'll jump cut, and I'll jump back in when we're back out there. So just giving her all a quick little dust off. Here you can see the beauty. Man, this is like a centerpiece now. I love this thing. It's so freaking cool. But yeah, so I brought some oil with us. I'm just going to pretty much take off the covers, pour a tiny bit across the valve train, and then we'll just turn it over. So because it's been sitting for so long, it's going to be dry up there and everything. So I may as well put a tiny bit of oil down there. And it's not like we're going to be overfilling it more or less, because all of these lines, the clear view, what will be a big filter there, that's all going to have to fill up once we start it. So we're going to be having to put more oil in anyways. So we'll put a bit of oil in there now. And then once we've got that in there, just turn it over a couple times. I've got some coolant with me, so I'll also pour all the coolant in there. And then also new tires. So the piece de resistance, where I mean, I wanted to try and keep it more of a little bit of a surprise until we actually had like the fall ink and everything. But if you look at these big boys, look at these. Oh. You can have one good guess as to what we're doing with these. So literally got two of them. There's another big boy in there. And then if you come onto the front seat of the rig, we've got ourselves a 9-inch center. Now, whatever this yellow grease stuff that they put across the back main cog, it's gotten a bit through this bag, but I'd rather keep it in the bag and keep it all nice and fancy. But it is a 9-inch center. It is a full spool, 35 spline, and yeah, it's just ready to rip and take some abuse. So get that boy in there too. Damn, I ripped the bag and it's made this a little bit greasy. But yeah, got me oil. Newlon, hit us up, sponsor us. You know you want to. You know you want to. But yeah, so we got some Newlon. We got some OEM coolant. Because we have an OEM coolant system, you need to make sure that you're using the OEM coolant with the VE radiators. They just hate it if you're not. So I'm literally just going to go dump an entire bottle of concentrate straight in the radiator. Don't spill it. Don't spill it. Look at that. I swear I've done this before. I really hope we haven't left something undone. I would stop to check, but this is such a perfect pour right now, and I haven't spilled a drop yet. I don't want to stop to have a look. Still looks like it just doesn't want to go through, so we're obviously just going to have to wait until we can start the engine to warm it up for it to cycle all the fluids through the engine itself. So still that much to go in before we can put in some distilled water. I know it's always myths between whether or not you should or shouldn't use distilled water, but I don't want like minerals and all that crap building up in there and slowly building up to rust. You just want to make your life easier. So put in some demineralized water when we get to it. Hopefully next time we get here we can start it up and warm it up. Just want to wait until obviously we've got a filter for the Clearview so that we can, as soon as obviously it'll turn over and it'll pump oil out of there. So gotta wait for a filter and we're pretty much good to go. So just gonna pour some oil in now and then turn the engine over. Oh, this makes it so much easier. Alrighty, so she's all wrapped up again for another weekend. I mean, we only did a quick little bit of maintenance, but we're leaving the rubbers here, diff center and everything like that. And hopefully next time we're here, we actually get to play with some more of it. But for now, heading back home. Oh, alrighty. Hey, big boy. Who's your big boy? So we're back out here today only for a quick trip because going along with the whole rear end, we need wheels to build around because ours aren't ready yet. So, good friend, Mr. Owen Rice, has let us borrow the wheels off Fried. So, these things are freaking awesome. Really big, deep dish. I think these are 7.5 inches, and the crazy thing is I'm going to have half an inch more dish than this. So, that is gnarly. He is nice enough to let us borrow these, so I'm dropping them off here with Neil so that he can put them on. And obviously just use like measuring from the backspace kind of thing to make the measurements to be able to get our setup pretty much nailed. But yeah, so I'm just going to drop these off today, and then yeah, I don't know where we're going to go with that, because from here this weekend's pretty booked out because it is Timmy's Bucks party, because him and Mon are getting married soon. So anyways, that's a story for another time, maybe even a podcast. So we're going to drop these off now and maybe just take a quick look. Alright, so if you can see right here we've got the big old stinky freaking old IRS factory rear with some XYZ coilovers, I guess for sale. Well, this whole rig's for sale if anyone wants it. But as you can tell, now that this is out, we've got some cool shit that's gone in. So we've gotten a delivery from McDonald Brothers. Also, we've got Ed of Owen's wheels because our parts haven't shown up yet. And the legends of McDonald Brothers have sent us their 4-link kit. So not only are we going to be tubbing it kind of thing now, where we've got the wheel wells cut out at the moment, we're going 4-link, we've got a full 9-inch center. We're like literally doing everything properly now, and with the help of Neil, it is all going to be done very well. Ooh, look at all that.
Got coilovers, brackets for your diff.
Definitely gonna have to stick one of these up on the window somewhere. I think that might even live right about there.
Got 2 of them so you can go either side.
Beautiful.
So we have those.
Awesome.
That's for your 4-link setup.
Yep.
2 each side. I have tubing to go in there.
Beauty.
I even polished his wheels for him.
Yeah, they look freaking awesome. He'll be very happy with that.
That's cool. But yeah.
Well, I guess we're going to keep that as a surprise for Owen, but I guess if he watches this video, he'll now see that they're polished. So you can thank Neil later, Owen, because he wanted to thank you for letting us borrow these big bad boys so we can get them set up.
The insides I polished in for him too.
Oh, what a legend.
So yeah, so we've got coilovers, we've got all the bracketry, everything for it.
Wow.
Even a panhard rod.
Jesus. Oh, sick.
So we won't be going sideways, and set it all up properly and get your geometry all set. And, yeah.
Beauty. God, you can really see like all this gunk. You must have had a fun time cutting all of that messy crap out.
I bought this while I was doing it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you can see like from Power Cruise when the CVs like literally just blue grease everywhere.
And if you actually put your hand up on the side of the jack side,
yeah,
it is grease all in there.
Yeah, yeah. Because somehow the diff just pushed all of the fluid out as well at Power Cruise, so it was a messy weekend. And hopefully we can stop that from ever happening again now.
But
Looks awesome, man. You've already done a killer job getting so much of it in.
well, that was just last night.
Wow.
So once I got the rear end out, and
Damn, that is awesome where it goes and everything.
yeah,
Really fits in there well.
it does.
They've done a killer job with it.
Yeah, so once we get all the setup and everything on with the diff, so and we'll get this quarter back to where she needs to be.
Fix the loving.
But other than that, yeah, so that's where we're up to. Had to do a few cuts and stuff like that of things that we have to reposition the trans cooler.
Yep.
And
fine.
probably a fuel line.
Yeah.
The 2 fuel lines up, because of where the cradle sits in.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's just a matter of measuring the width now, subtracting from what his offset is to what your offset is, and
Have you put the wheels under there, like his?
I have. I've just had cut tabs off and stuff so we can measure
cool.
it properly.
Can we chuck them in there just to get
Absolutely.
just so we can look?
Absolutely.
Should we lower the car down to make our lives a bit easier?
These wheels that we've got from Owen,
Oh yeah.
they actually sit inside pretty well. So I just had to trim inside. I hadn't cut this side, so I cut this side off. And we'll go down on here. So there is that bit that actually, just when I was dropping it in, yeah, that bit right there,
Yeah.
it was actually touching on the tyre. So we're probably right there. And then I'll jump underneath, put an inch. I've popped these sounding caps out so we've got a reference with tape measure.
Righty legends, that's where I'm going to wrap up today's video. I know it kind of ends quite abruptly, but once we got the wheels there and everything and it looked really good, we kind of just geeked out and nerded out over the McDonough Brothers kit. Massive shout out to them and thanks to them because they were nice enough to jump on board and support all of this. And then again, massive thanks to Neil for doing all of this for us. Don't forget that this Sunday is the picnic table. We're going to start releasing them every Sunday, every other Sunday, I don't know, but at the moment every Sunday at around about lunchtime-ish, just so some easy Sunday listening. And then as well, because we're uploading those on Sundays, we're then also going to change to uploading vlogs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so you guys have a nice little even flow of content. We have some insane stuff planned for the rest of the year. And then also some really, really cool merch as well. So get excited because the merch, actually, I think we're going to drop the merch next week. So if you're really keen on new merch, get around that. But yeah, that's what we're going to wrap it up today. So if you do want to get onto the podcast, it's not only being uploaded on YouTube, but we are also uploading it to Apple Podcasts and also Spotify. So anywhere that you're listening to podcasts, you can get it there. So this episode coming up is going to be a freaking awesome one because it's with Scott Donnell from Talk Media, and it is a ripper podcast. Alrighty, guys, that's it for this time. I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy, peace.
You bitching and bugging, there's nothing that we got in common. I've been out grinding and hustling, investing this paper, got tired of eating that ramen. All of my music be heat, I ain't missing a beat. I've been blessed with impeccable timing. Watch all them people who friendly, it turn into envy whenever they see that you shining. Okay, I'm back.